Less than a third, 31% of Democrat voters. Over at CBS, if you can believe it, the polling's even worse, where the economy is crushing senile Joe Biden. Listen to this one.
6 in 10 Americans believe the economy's condition is bad. Pessimism that has been in place over the last year. Among all America's challenges, our poll says the top priority, lowering inflation. 3 in 4 people said they worry about it the most.
I think you never fully stop holding your breath when you see prices going up.
Over the next year, our poll shows roughly 6 in 10 Americans expect the economy to be in recession or slowing. Many everyday Americans are sweating this economy. Instability generates insecurity.
I feel like it's kind of falling apart. We need to rebuild it up. I don't know what the exact answer is.
I have no idea what's going on with that dude. He might want to talk to somebody. Anyhow, even that guy can figure it out. Joe's not working. And even CNN is hammering on poor Joe Biden on the economy, saying a record number of us say we're worse off than we were just 2 years ago. Here it is.
And if you look at this poll, are you worse off financially since the president took office? This is in the Washington Post ABC poll. That's the highest number they've been polling for 37 years. And 41% of Americans say they're worse off since the president took office. That's the old Ronald Reagan question, right? Right for re-election. Do you feel better off than you were 4 years ago? So that's a tough one.
And yet, the diehard faithful, they refuse to look at what is really happening out here in the hinterlands. Some just refuse to accept what has happened to the purchasing power for the American family, like thinking that $400 would fix your car. Fix what? And when it comes to Joe being 80 years old, some won't even give an inch on that one either. Jim Clyburn, Congressman, South Carolina, gave what he thought was some kind of an endorsement defense for Joe Biden, saying he's better than a lot of people 8 years younger. All right, roll it.
What do you say to the folks who say, the guy is too old? Should age be a consideration, or is his record and tenure in the Oval Office right now the thing that folks should focus their attention on?
Everything should be considered, but what is controlling is what you have to do. I have seen a lot of 72-year-olds not as capable as this 80-year-old.
I've seen a lot of people in their 50s not as capable. Kamala Harris comes to mind. Not quite an endorsement, really. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people in America are more capable than Joe Biden. A lot. I'll take the job. Trust me. Just look at how we handled the Chinese spy balloon that embarrassed every red-blooded American, every one of us. Obviously, it was a test to see how America would react. We failed. It even got NORAD to say they had gaps in its defense. Great. Allowing Chinese balloons just to float through, and let's be clear, those balloons could have anything on board. What if it had been an EMP or some sort of a biological agent? That could devastate all of our lives and make America temporarily indefensible. Do you think China doesn't know all of that? The question remains, why did we wait so long to shoot it down? It was over eastern Montana. Nothing personal, folks, but there's barely a blade of grass in eastern Montana. There's a reason it's called the Northern Desert. I don't really think we'll ever get a good answer on why it didn't get shot down, honestly, because there isn't one. So, Americans feel less safe today. They feel less economically secure. Many are living paycheck to paycheck just to get by. Is the state of our union strong? Well, the Biden administration will try to tell you it is. Let's not fall for it, because we have a lot to work to get done to save this republic. And I think Joe Biden is going to spend a lot of time going on about white nationalism and climate change when what we really need is a change at the top.